I would have never made it on side. So I had to leave early. So I left 15 minutes early. My fingernails. I am just like in love with my fingernail color and my feet. I feel so girly. I feel so girly. It's crazy right now. Super girly. Like, super girly. I feel super girly right now. You know, the girl sitting up nice and pretty. The beautiful smile, the hair, the earrings, the fingernails on. That type of girly. That type of girly. I don't really usually feel like a girl often. Well, a woman, shall I say. And it's not even about what a man could do, but it's just about me feeling like a woman. You know, just the fingernails done, you know, keeping myself up, you know, it's a par for myself, you know, because I'm not always going to be this young thing. I'm going to turn into a prune one day. As I get older, I pray to God that as I get older, I just kind of just I age gracefully and very humbly. Never cocky, never dramatic, but just gracefully. No facelifts, no Botox, no sucks and plucks and this and that and tug and and all that crap. I just want to age gracefully and very humbly. God, please cover this body. In his face, please. Hi, Joshua. Yo, I'm telling like, let's show you the proof. Honestly, I just sometimes I be so scared. That's why sometimes like it is windy as hell out here. I hope my son don't think he's playing outside, because that is not happening. It's too cold for that. Yeah, it's so cold out here today. It's freezing out here. I don't know about where y'all live at, but the area I live in, child, is cold. It is freezing out here, like freezing. I should have my freaking coat on. Speaking of, I need to buy a new coat. My coat is so long, right? It's so cute, but it's so long, and I love it, but my zipper broke, so now I gotta take it to the place. Oh Lord, I hate going to the area. You ever gotta go somewhere in a particular area and you just don't like it because it's just so god darn busy? God. That's how I'm feeling right now. Like, dang, I gotta really more. Well, no, because then I gotta pay. Damn. I'm so tired of these parking meters, y'all. It's crazy. Like, I'm tired of these parking meters. If I was to take my jacket to a different RV, I'm about to pay to park. This is crazy. I'm cold. It's cold. So I hope you don't think he playing, because boo, we finna walk back to this car. Go to Grandma J house, make you something easy. Better play with your friends and we call and get a night. Because in the morning he got Taekwondo. That part. And he's going to Taekwondo. Hello. Hi. How are you? Oh, I know what I meant to tell y'all. Let me tell you. So I actually got asked out twice. Right, by 2 different men. I respectfully declined. Right? So one of them was a dude from my past. And so I made it very clear to him. I said, listen, you are my past. And I said, there is no future in it. I was like, you know, when you were talking to me, this was like yonder ago, okay? I said, you know, when you were talking to me, you should have treated me right. And I was like, you know, I felt that you didn't take me serious. And I was like, you know, I don't have to accept that. And he was like, oh, you know, can we give it one more try? I was like, there's nothing to try. No. And I just have this thing for myself now to whereas if you were my future, respectfully speaking, I want to keep you. Oh, I said my future. If you were my past, excuse me, I caught that. I want to keep you in my past. You know, we can still be cool. You know, hey, how you doing? Cool like that. But I don't want you. And I made it very clear. And it's funny because I talked to my homegirl, and I told her, she was like, "Well, damn, you gotta be that honest." I said yes. I said because I would rather be honest with the man than to lie to him. And then I was telling him about the dude in the 6-year situation, and you know, and the gentleman that had passed away. And she said, well, damn, you gotta tell him. I said, yes. I said, I'm not. I said, let me tell you something. I'm not lying to nobody's child, okay? I'm not lying to no man. No, thank you. You're gonna get my honesty. If you cannot accept that, well, I don't know what to tell you. And it's crazy because I actually didn't know that he was a jealous type as well. I was like, you're not serious, right? Because I told him, I was like, you know, it's so funny. I said, when I was talking to you, I said, you were never jealous. And he said, to be honest, I was like, please don't tell me you're going to say. He feels like I was. He said, you know, I would see you, you know, getting in somebody's car and getting picked up and I would feel away. I said, listen, I don't know what to tell you. So because this, I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. And I don't know. You know, I don't know how to fix somebody's insecurity. I apologize. I'm sorry. I don't know how, like, how do I fix what's wrong with you? I don't know how to fix that. I don't know what you want me to tell you, but he was like, oh, you know, can I come over? I said, no. I said, I don't want you at my door. I said, because he don't know where I live, right? He does not know where I live. I said, I do not want you at my door. I said, because I don't want no drama. And I said, this is what my son used to say. I said, I don't want no parts of it. None of it. He was just like, oh, you know, I can come over, I can cuddle with you. I said, you're not touching me. No. At all. And I had, when I was telling him about the other, you know, gentleman that was liking me at he was like, oh, you know, I don't want to hear that. I said, well, I'm going to tell you. You know, I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you. No. You know what I mean? Like, no. That's why I tell people, I come honest, I come hard, but I come hot. You get it? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You know, I was liking this one, or I was liking that one, or I was you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. What you mean? Like, no, I'm not finna sit up here and lie to you. No. He was like, oh, you know, let me come over, we can have a conversation. No. Nope. No, not at all. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And I just feel that a lot of people don't understand, because at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you A, B, C, X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3. Yes, I'm going to tell you this person played this part or this role in my life. This one played this part in this role in my life. He do this for me. He do that for me. I'm going to listen. I'm going to keep it 1,000 with your soul, baby. You better be coming ready to listen. And I told him, I said, the gentleman that actually passed away, I said, I actually really liked him. I liked him. He was cool. He was. He was a really cool dude. You know when somebody just cool, right? And then I had told him the situation about me and a dude from the 6 years, and he was like, and I told him what his ethnicity was. He was like, oh, no wonder. I said, yo, shut up. But I like how I never want a man to feel uncomfortable, right? But I have to say, I would prefer to just be honest with the man and just tell him, like, the truth. Because, again, I never want two men to be in each other's presence, and it's a sense of awkwardness, or it's a sense of, oh, who that, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you gonna know Johnny did this, Jimmy did that, Jason did this, Fernando. Listen, you finna know 1, 2, you finna know everybody that's in that damn room. Stop it, okay? I don't think that the lying is gonna do anything, because if a man come inside a room and there's a sense of uncomfortability or a sense of awkwardness, oh baby, you gonna know it, because you gonna walk in the room like, damn, the tension in here is so thick to cuddle with an idea. So you might want to get the talking, okay? Or you better get Johnny and Jimmy from out the same room, okay? But no, I'd rather just come in just being real. You know what I mean? I told him everything. I mean, what the hell? Your mind as well. What the hell? Unless they be willing to play the role, it's going to be some awkwardness. That part, boom, shots fired. Everybody was a target. But no, you know, I'd rather just come in just all the way real with my, like, yup, I was talking in for this long, talking. Like, listen, nobody finna be a fool over this way. No, I just like the honesty. And it's funny because I was telling you guys how I feel that he was talking to me, right, about a young woman. He was saying, I was like, oh, you know, so yes, keeping it real is the way to go. That part, right? And it's so crazy because I was just telling my homegirl how sometimes it can feel like either you with it or you ain't. That part, okay? It's either, and I tell people all the time, I would rather a man hear something from me. Because if he hear from somebody else, it's not going to be what it is. And then that's my thing, is that's where then you got to decipher and pick and pull this and that from out of somebody. Oh, no, we going to sit down. We going to talk. You want to talk? You want to know? Sit down. I'm going to tell you everything. And if you want to know everything about a certain position that he had me in or particular way he had me, oh, baby, we going to talk. You want to know it? All right. Well, then open your ears because you finna get an earful. Right? But, I mean, I say if you want to know everything, all right, well, I'm going to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, we did this and I did that. And you know what I'm saying? We was in the car or the countertop or the shower. I listened. You finna know it all. Okay? That part. And so my homegirl was like, did you really have to say all that? I said, girl, I told him everything. I told him everything. Pertaining to, I said, I sure the hell did. Because you ain't finna try to knock on my door or call my phone like, oh, you lying. I said, let me tell you something. The last man that did that believed somebody else. I said, so I'd be damned if I have that again. I am not doing that again. I said, I'm not. I said, I'm not doing it. I would rather somebody hear something from me and then you don't got to pick. Well, no, because I'm just going to keep it all the way a buck with you. Better have them big boy. That part. Because listen, and I tell people all the time, I said, listen, I don't believe in sharing my adult activity with another man. But if you really want to know, right? And you know what's so funny? I'm going to tell y'all, right? Let me tell y'all how real I am with this, okay? I'm going to keep it a buck. So, I went to my gynecologist, y'all know, I think sometime this week, right? So, my gynecologist had asked me, oh, thank you. My gynecologist asked me a question. So, I actually had to text somebody. I was like, hey, I'm at the, oh, damn, I said doctor. I should have said gynecologist, but I think he could catch my drift. And I was like, hey, you know, they want to know the last time we... Never responded, never replied back. I am the type of woman, let me tell you something. If I go to the doctor, okay, let me tell you something. I'm going to keep it all the way a buck with you guys, okay? When I went to go see my gynecologist, when I was dealing with the dude that I was dealing with for 6.5 years, right? I ain't asking no other man. Oh, wait. I ain't asking about no other man's situation, right? So when I went to my gynecologist, I texted him. And for me, I have this thing to where if I'm dealing with a man in any manner, right? And if I'm going to the doctor, I would ask. This, a lot of people think this is so weird and awkward. I don't. I would ask whatever man I'm dealing with, whoa. If I'm dealing with a man, I caught that. Whoa, wait a minute. Back that up. Right? If I'm dealing with the man, I would ask him, hey, you know, is it okay that I tell my gynecologist about me and you? And to be honest, even if he was to say no, I would be like, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell him anyway. Because if I'm with you and I'm with you and you with me, my doctor finna know A, B, C, X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3, 10. He finna know if we use a planet or if we don't use a planet. Y'all better catch my damn drift till you finna know it all. No. I'm going to keep it all the way a buck. And then it's so funny because actually speaking, the dude that I was dealing with for 6 years, I actually had invited him with me to the doctor, right? Let me tell you something. I don't mind. I don't mind, okay? Like, you want to come in here too? Because you can sit right here in this chair. You can ask my doctor whatever questions you want. Let me tell you something. I don't give a damn what you ask my doctor, because my doctor will tell you for himself, okay? This girl has never had an STD. This girl has never had anything, okay? He will tell you himself. And that's why I don't have an issue with inviting a man to the doctor with me. So if you got questions or if you got some type of concerns with my body, Here you go. Free will. You can ask my gynecologist anything you like. Here you go. Ask him. And I will sit there and I will say nothing while you ask any question that you want to know. This man is in your presence. You see him examining me. You want to know something? Ask him. Go right ahead. I've never shied away from somebody coming with me to the gynecologist. I never, okay? And if you want to sit there with me while I get my blood work done and vaginally checked out, come on, you can come in the room with me. I don't mind. Have a seat. What you want to ask him? And I would never ask him, man, oh my goodness, what you going to ask him? If I got to ask you what you finna ask him, something ain't right. Come with me. You got any questions, you can ask this man for yourself, okay? That's just literally, let me tell you something, that's what you call keeping it all the way real, okay? If I'm inviting you to my gynecologist and you're not trying to come, something ain't right. Because if I get invited to go with a man to the doctors, oh, I'm going, I'm finna ask, oh, he ever had ABC, XYZ, 1, 2, 3? I'm asking it all, okay? Like, no, if I want to know something, I gotta ask. And if you're inviting me to come with you, I'm gonna be like, oh, what the hell did I just say? I'm gonna be like, yo, then you really gotta trust me to, to be with me. Let me say something. I invited this man a few times and he never came. So guess what? That's on his ass. Okay? I don't think. Well, I don't know, cause some women may not be too comfortable with that, and I get it, cause it may make they man feel weird. So I get it. I definitely can understand that part with another man. Well, a lot of women don't have men as they gynecologist, but mine's been done with me for 8 years. So I really love my gynecologist. He's the bomb. Dr. Winston, shout out to you, boo. Right? So, and I love the way he is with my body. He's very gentle. So I don't have a problem with keeping it a buck with another man. And it's funny because, like, usually when I get somebody, they might ask me about Noah's dad, right? And my first response always is, listen, respectfully speaking, this man is with someone. He is happy, and I wish him nothing but the best. But I am not trying to get to know him. I am trying to get to know you, okay? His father is in his life. He has a dad. Now, how are you today? I always try to never speak on him because I think that I can understand, where a man would be coming from asking about that, but because, he wants to know, if he's like a stalker or if he's like, abusive, just something of that nature that you won't want to know. Of course, I totally can understand that, but you're not finna ask me every day about somebody. Because then I'm going to start to think that you are obsessed with wanting to know more about him than me. You know what I'm saying? So respectfully, respect the simple fact that I'm trying to get to know you and not speak on him. Like, you know what I mean? That's just my thing, again, that's just me. But I don't know how nobody else feel about it. But I just don't want to sit up here and be speaking on somebody that's not in my life, Again, my life. But he's definitely in my son's life, so. He said he's not asking about no other man. That part, listen. In a sense, it kind of does have something to do with you because you are now involved, with the mother. So you're now involved with that child. So I can understand how a man will want to know who's around his child and vice versa. So I get it. I definitely can respect that. But when I'm just getting to know you, give me time, to speak on it. Of course, eventually I will, but I'm not going to sit there and every single day speak on him because then you're going to be like, well, damn, do you still want this nigga back? Or do you want me because I'm slightly confused. 2 seconds, you guys. Woo! Jesus, it's cold. I said, like, can we go to the park? Hell no, it's too goddamn cold at this bitch. Yeah, that's when she brings me around the child. That's true. But that's what I'm saying. At first, I'm not going to sit up here and tell you everything because I'm trying to get to know you. Now, of course, you're going to know I'm a mother. Of course, you're going to know that. You're going to know, yes, I'm a mother. I have 1 son. But you're not going to be around my child. Like you catch my drift. So until then, I'm trying to get to know you. Like, you don't need to be trying to get to know us. So we're not doing that. So until then, respect the simple fact that I'm trying to get to know you, bro. That's all I'm saying. So I think that I move pretty darn smart for myself, if you ask me. I'm finna get in the sun because it's too damn cold in this shade. It's cold. Woo. So I mean, that's just me. Again, I don't mind keeping it all the way 360 with a man, all the way real with a man. Sometimes people be like, "Oh my goodness, you say too much, you talk too much." No, I don't. No, I don't. Nope. Nope. Because I personally would never want nothing to come back and bite me in my behind because I wasn't honest with a man about something. No. I do need more than a sweater on this cold. I didn't know it was this cold outside, Kendall. I didn't know. If I would have known, I would have never been out here with just this on. Believe me when I tell you. If I would have known this, but I would have worn my damn boots outside today. But I didn't know it was going to this cold outside. I need to start with my high brown. I call them my stripper boots. I need my stripper boots on my feet, y'all. My little stripper boots. So them things was fine. If they don't come on in this cold outside, watch my fingers be the last one out. God damn. You want to see my stripper boots? I'm gonna show you my stripper boots. I'm up to like almost about here. One time I'm only 5 feet tall, so. Hello. What's your name? Jose. Hey, Jose. Hey, Jose Booski Beer. Hey, Jose Booski Beer. Oh my goodness. It's cold. Oh, it's cold. Listen, the stripper boots. Yum. The stripper boots. Hello. Hi. These kids is outside saying, God damn it. Sorry, y'all. It's mad kids. I don't think y'all want to hear this. I'm going to mute it real fast. That looks like my class, but I can't. Oh, they ain't my class. That's how you describe Jesus is cold. Oh, he got no jacket on. Jesus, take the wheel. Oh, I'm going to kill Noah. Where's the jacket? Why is no jacket on your arm? No, it is cold outside. You already getting off of school getting yelled at. That's crazy. Come on. It's freaking cold outside. Come on. Why is there no jacket on your arm? Noah, put the jacket on. It's cold outside. I don't understand. This is not summertime. Jesus. Let's go. Yeah, come on. Cold as it is, he gonna sit there and not having no daggone jacket. Like, boy, what you thought this was? Kevin. No, watch where you're going because there are other people walking. Thank you. And stop doing it. Take your book bag, big head. Here, baby, take your book bag. Woo, woo, woo. It is cold. How was school, my love? Tiring. Tiring. We're going to have to go over there and do it. The escape room. We got invited to his friend's house to do an escape room that they had created. So I think it's pretty cool. So I'm pretty excited to go over there and do it. I think that's pretty awesome. Well, that's when we're gonna be able to go to the house and do the escape room. I don't mind going, but I just have to make time to do it. That's no. I was actually gonna let you go to grandma's house and play for a little bit. Well, let me get some burgers. What? No, I'm not going to no park, and it's too cold outside. I'm not. No, I'm not staying outside. It's cold. Mad easily if I'm outside in the cold. Like I struggle with the winter. Winter is like pure hell for me, literally. I struggle so bad in the winter. Yeah, well, I can't leave you out there by yourself now. That's not what you do at a park, sweetheart, with a child. You be outside and you play with the child. I'm just really, really cold as it already is. I was gonna let you go to grandma's house and play at the park and all that good stuff. Come on, Carl, you got it. Swing the stick. But no, I don't know. Okay, you have your bike at grandma's house and you have the park across the street. So other than that, you can figure it out. Cause I'm gonna make something to eat. I'm hungry. I can see if you didn't have nothing to do, but you definitely do have something to do. You have the park or you have your bike. So you can finesse that and figure something out while I'm making us something to eat. Cause I'm hungry, and I don't know if you hungry? Hmm? I can make you something in case you're hungry for later on. But I'm definitely gonna go to her house and go get something to eat. Well, not get something to eat, but make something to eat. 'Cause I'm hungry. I'm doing bacon burgers, like uh, the hamburger patties, the cheese, and the bacon. No, he like mayonnaise and all that stuff. Oh, I meant to go to the what's the name? I had to go somewhere. I totally freaking forgot. God darn it. Plus, I gotta pay for your waking on top of that. So, how was school? It was good. What did you do inside school? How, what did you do in school? Oh, you did. That was different. Hmm. Did you get any candy? Did y'all do anything for this day? I hope not. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus. Oh well. You don't want no parts of that. Mm-mm. I'm not celebrating anything that is Satan's day. I don't want no parts of that from my spirit at all. Because judgment day will come eventually. And God's gonna say, man, why'd you let that child do that? And you knew better than that. Oh wow, I saw that. I would probably have to say if it's my homemade fries, then I'm doing French fries. I kind of just had to like touch it any type of. I don't even know if your grandmother's even here. You know, if she's even here. No, but stop betting money when you don't have money to do. So please do me a favor. Stop doing that. No. I told you stop. Stop with the you kidding stuff. I don't want to hear it. Cut it out. Stop. And then when you do stuff like that and somebody don't give you the money, you start sitting there getting upset and it makes no sense. You don't even have money to make a bet. So stop doing that. Wait a minute. Don't open that door yet. Let that Let her go by. Go ahead. Sorry, but it's driving me crazy already. Something you can close and this door. Y'all see already. He's starting already. Jesus help my life. I just picked him up and he's starting already. Tater tots or fries. Well, if it's my fries, I'm picking my homemade fries. Not no damn tater tots. But if it's not my fries, I'm gonna suck. I will say suck. I will pop them tater tots in the oven all day. Why is he swinging on that? Okay, I can hear people saying, "Let that boy be a boy." I just be so scared my son gonna fall and hurt himself. Jesus, I'm that mom. Okay, that worries, which I should not be doing. It drives me insane. So don't judge me if I'm like a little worry wart. I do apologize, but oh, I'm about to get out of this and eat because I'm hungry. Yes, I brought this outside with me. I should really eat. I'm just watching my baby make sure he don't fall. I'm gonna make him a bacon burger in a minute. That we got something to eat. And the reason why I come to my mom house because my son friends are like they live here, so that's the reason why I do it. Ew, I would not be no damn hamburger helper. That's just my personal opinion on that stuff. I'm not eating that. And again, I am not knocking anybody that does eat it. That is your personal preference. That is cool. That is fine. But I am not doing it. I probably shouldn't have said ilk. So I'm gonna apologize for saying ilk, but I was not. No, I am not doing that. No, thank you. I pass and on no parts of that stuff. Mm-hmm. And that song by Babyface and Tony Braxton is stuck in my head. I don't know. I've never had that stuff. I've never had it ever. And again, let me be very clear. Anybody that has, that's your personal preference. But that's just not my taste buds. I'm cool on that. That's my son yelling. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna call her. Call her. Call her. Oh, what the hell? I thought I just said it 3 damn times. I heard you. He's sitting up there yelling my name. Like, I see you. You're yelling. Like, relax. Chill out. You guys, please hold. I have to knock my child silly. Like, damn. Like, I can hear you. You know, I'm looking right at you. Please hold. Please for a second. Sitting up there, like, I see you. You just yelling. Relax. She's coming. He's sitting up there. I heard Noah like about 4 or 5 times, and y'all heard me. I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna call her. Like, you hear me. You see me. There's no way you can't see through the thick, clear glass right here. Yelling like you don't have no common sense. Like, relax, for real. I think that's the first time you ever heard me yell. I'm like, I'm gonna call her. Like, relax, Jesus, Lord have mercy. He's sitting up there, and I'm like, I'm gonna call her.